Well, welcome back to the show. But if you're new here, hey, come on in. You're in for a great treat. I have just discovered, hang on, let me slow down a bit. I'm your host, Campbell from G.I.Joe Customs and Collections, also the co-host for the Barracks podcast. Check that out. Well, you've heard about crossovers, right? Crossovers, you say? You know, the Transformers G.I.Joe crossover. There's also the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles G.I.Joe crossover. Hell, even Hot Wheels have even got involved. But I've just discovered a brand new one. So without further ado, everybody, let's see what we can do. Alright, so you can see that this crossover is going to be quite... Hang on a sec. Whoa. Wait for it, people. In for a big surprise. Yep, My Little Pony. I'm going to do a G.I. Joe crossover with My Little Pony. And not only that, it's going to be a sub-team, so let's just get into it, eh? So I wanted to obviously do a spray paint on this, and I want to keep the hair as is, so I've given that a bit of a clean up. When I first got this My Little Pony, the hair was a bit of a mess, so I need to find a way of tying this up, masking it up, and do a complete respray. I'll obviously keep the eyes covered up because that's actually is, you know, goes with the scene, and then I'll look up doing a cutie mark as well. So bear with me for a moment while I get some stuff and figure out how I'm going to basically keep the hair away from the spray paint. Okay, so what I've done is just simply a plastic bag over this and some paper and some masking tape. And there's a little bit over there. I'll fix that up. But yeah, so that's ready to be paint actually. I'll probably give it a light sand just for the paint to stick. And because it's quite rubbery, I'll be using a acrylic spray paint. Okay, so I've got the My Little Pony on my spray booth here, getting ready to start spraying this. And the colour I'm going to be using is TS34 Camel Yellow. Okay, that's come out quite well actually after two coats. I can see there's a bit of like run from the overspray, so hopefully I can hide that with some tiger stripes. The next thing I want to do is actually remove this so I can actually start putting the brown up here, but I want to cover this hair up again too, so I'll have to take this off. Okay, I'm all set up now for the rusty brown, which is set up on the famous for the Tiger Force, so let's go ahead into it. Okay, so the paint has now dry, and unfortunately there's a little bit of overspray, well, sort of raininess, but I reckon once I put the tiger stripe on, it'll be good as gold. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there actually, but yeah, as I said, the overspray, but hopefully the tiger stripes would actually get rid of that. So now I want to figure out how I want to put the tiger stripes, or where I should put it. And while I'm at it, so if you're new here and you like what you see so far and you want to see some more, hit that subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. And also hit the like and hype too as well. So I'm going to grab a Vivid, roughly. And I reckon if I just do like one big stripe at the back. So what I often do is go like that. And then I paint the rest up. So that looks pretty cool. And probably underneath. And I'll just put marks there. Is that brilliant? But yeah, sort of something like that. And then another tiger stripe. Right here. And obviously put something like this. And then something like that. And do another one like this. And sort of follow suit. So I'll get the rest of this marking out. And then we'll go straight to painting pretty soon. Right, that's all the markings done. That's pretty crude, but it's not too bad. It's probably the easiest way of doing tiger stripes, to be honest. I'm keeping the hair and this all taped up because it makes it easier for me to paint. Right, as you can see that behind the scenes I have finished painting the tiger stripes and that looks really awesome. So I'm just going to leave that alone to dry. Then once it's dry I can basically remove the tape and all that off there. I've seen that there might be like a little bit of touch-ups, so I'll look at doing touch-ups behind the scenes. And then we'll look at doing a cutie mark, which is obviously, hey, it's Tiger Force, so I'll try and find a Tiger Force sticker. I'm pretty sure I've got one lying around. So, anyway, I'll see you soon. The Tiger Stripes looks really great. Quite happy with that. It's, yeah, kind of weird with the pink hair, but it's actually growing on me. The only thing missing now is a cutie mark, like all My Little Ponies. And I have got myself from Toy Hacks a whole bunch of Tiger Force stickers. Now, I've got these for a custom that I'm going to be finishing up. If you want to check that out, that will be on my membership side of the program, of the channel. So please check that out if you want to. I've got it down to like the lowest price, which I think would be like a couple of dollars a month. So yeah, please check that out. But yeah, so I don't actually need, well, I don't want to use the teeth or the eyes. I just want to use this part right here, the Tiger Force, which I think will be perfect. So we'll peel this off. Okay, so I've got the sticker off now. Also got an American flag, so I might as well put that down about here. I reckon it looks pretty cool. Alright, so this My Little Pony is now finished. I think the only thing left to do is actually think of a name for her. Okay, so this is the end result for this My Little Pony G.I.Joe crossover. Uh, so I've chosen the name of Tiger Lash, which is quite fitting for obviously the sub team for Tiger Force. I'll bring up a file card which I've made up right now. Well, that's it. You all know that's the end of the show. I really hope I didn't offend or take the piss out of all you loyal G.I. Joe or My Little Pony fans. I just got this idea for this G.I. Joe My Little Pony crossover during a live stream toy fair last year. And I just had to do this. And I actually dig this. It actually is quite cool. I might give this to my daughters, but seriously, considering that I quite like it, might just stay in the G.I. Joe room. So I'll put that down. Please, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome. Don't forget to hit the notification bell up there. That would be even better. I've also got a Barrett's podcast. That's the sister channel that we do. I've got a review coming up real soon on that channel, so please check that out as well. I'll put the link to where you can get that, go to that channel at the end of the descriptions, something like that. So, thank you so much, Yo Joe, or should I say, My Little Pony, and its cutie mark. And see ya.